Hello and welcome to today's NinjaTrader ecosystem event, how to maximize success with Dimension Trader. My name is Thomas and I'm a platform representative here at NinjaTrader. Now, before we get started with the webinar, I have a few housekeeping notes. Now, this webinar is presented by NinjaTrader LLC, which is the technology company responsible for developing and supporting the NinjaTrader trading software. Broker-related questions should be directed to the NinjaTrader brokerage team using the phone number or email on the screen. And if you are new to NinjaTrader, please make sure you sign up for a free NinjaTrader account, which includes access to 14 days of complimentary real-time market data. Our platform is always free for advanced charting, strategy backtesting, and trade simulation. You can get your free account by clicking the link on the screen and then clicking Get Started under the Welcome section. And before I turn over the mic over to Mike, it is important to understand that futures, foreign currency, and options trading contain substantial risk and is not suitable for every investor. It is possible to lose all or more than one's initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. And also, please remember that these training sessions are not a solicitation or recommendation, but simply educational in nature. Now, thank you again for joining us today. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to welcome Mike into the NinjaTrader webinar room.
Thank you, Thomas. This is Mike Green, and let's get my screen going here. Okay, well, welcome everybody, and thank you for attending. And we expect this to last about maybe half an hour or so, and John is in here, and he will be answering any questions that you might be asking while I'm making this presentation. So let's get started. The thrust of our presentation today is really it's an education presentation regarding our software, of course, but it's principally to talk about trading futures with our software, but teaching you how to do it. And what we're going to focus on is simplification. We think, and I believe really, that most of the biggest issue that most traders have is they try to do too much, and simpler is better generally. But a lot of traders they have too many indicators, too many things they're trying to do. They have too many screens open, and what happens is they wind up not being successful because they are late in entering orders because they don't know what to focus on. So our focus, what we're going to show you today, is we have three basic strategies that really work well, and you need to focus on one of them and learn it, and trade it during the time frame that's the best time to trade, and we'll talk about that, and make your money and get out. And so the thrust of this presentation is simplification for consistency. Okay? So, as Thomas said, all trading does involve risk, and we don't guarantee that you'll make money, but we will provide you tools that will give you a really good opportunity to have an edge. And that's really what you look for when you're trading. You want an edge in trading. And I would ask you to read what you see on the screen right now. I will emphasize there is no trading system that is safe, that's ever been developed by anybody, that will guarantee profits. And the key issue when you're trading is to understand your software, know how to use it, and know when to trade and when not to trade. Please read this. Our complete disclosure statement is on our website. Again, simplification for consistency. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about our KISS system. You know, keep it simple, stupid. We're going to talk about our Easy Trader system, and we're going to talk about our Easy ABC system. All three of those systems work well, and there are two other signals that we provide. One which we call our white dot pivot reversal, and our rangefinder trend X reversal signals. Those are reversal signals, and they are clearly defined when you look at the chart. And I'll show them to you when we get to that point, and you can see how they work. So the name of the game is have something that's easy to trade, powerful tools, easy to understand, simple rules, and automation. And that is what we provide. So let's move on. This is what the KISS system looks like. KISS system is simple, and we clearly provide how to trade it. You can clearly see right here, and I'll show you this real time. But there's a short signal here. There's a short signal here. And these are reversal signals down here, as you can see. Okay. This is the Easy Trader system. The Easy Trader system. Actually, this is the one that we've. This is our system that we've been using for over 20 years, and it works. It's been working for over 20 years. In bad markets, good markets, up markets, down markets, slow markets, fast market. It just works, and it's very simple. Background color red, red bar, short. Background color red, green bar, no trade. Background color red, red bar, short. Background color green, green bar, long. Very, very simple. Okay. These are the reversal signals that you can get. You can see when this comes down here, and then we teach you in our Insiders Club, which you'll learn more about shortly. When you get this kind of a signal down here, comes down here, and you can see down here where the rangefinder comes down, pulls down to these dots, and you get this step up, and there's a reversal signal. That is a reversal signal, and it is against the trend. Some traders like to take those, some don't. But it is a very, very powerful signal. This is the Easy AB system. This is an interesting module. This is like a plus system that we're providing, which we have not provided in the past, and it's really quite unique. What we do is we're keeping track of the ABCs, and if you're familiar with the ABCs, and some of you are, some of you aren't, I'm sure. That what we do is that we can identify when there is an X minus, which is what this is, and then you look for the B short. So you look for the B short and the D short. So when you get an X, there is an X minus short, there's a B short, and there's a D short. Those happen maybe 2 or 3 times each day on most markets, and you can see it. You can see the status on this line right here. So let's talk about the auto trading. I know a lot of you guys out there and ladies are most interested in auto trading, and you want the systems to auto trade for you. We can do that, but I will warn you, too much auto trading is not good because it can cause problems. You need to be engaged with your trading platform and your trading system. Day trading is different than swing trading. Swing trading, you can set it and you can leave it, and it will do what it's going to do. Swing trading usually has much higher stops, much higher risk, requires a lot more capital. Day trading has shorter stops, but it requires you as a participant in the market to be much more engaged. You just can't turn it on and forget about it. You need to be engaged with what is happening in the market, and that's what we profess. Um, but you can see with the auto trading that you have lots of controls with the systems that are set up, and these are the inputs that you will see on our auto trading module. And this module can be applied. This can be applied to any indicator or any setup. It doesn't have to be hours. It can be anything. All you have to be able to do is to identify the object, okay? And that object can be an arrow, it can be text, it can be a dot, it can be anything. And you identify the object and you identify the color, and that becomes um, the action that causes the trade to execute. You can enter on market, but you also have the capability to define um, how you want to go in. You can go in on limits, you can go on a stop limit, you can go on anything. It's just how you define it. We prefer to go in at market just to make sure that we get in. You can set your daily profit loss and your daily profit gain right there, and it will stop trading, which is an interesting point for me to bring up at this point. One of the rules that we teach is it's important to have a daily goal. And so many traders, uh, we have found, whether it's right or wrong, is I often will ask people, how much money are you looking to make in your day trading? Well, they say as much as possible. That's a nice thing to say, but the truth of the matter is, when you say as much as possible, that means you don't have a plan, and it's important to have a plan. And what we attempt to teach and try to teach our best is to teach our users um, that they should have a daily goal. And that daily goal is normally set by the number of ticks per contract. It doesn't have to be a lot. For example, uh, if you have a daily goal, let's say you have 10 ticks per contract, let's say you're trading the E-mini. Well, the E-mini is $12.50 per tick. And if you trade one contract and you make 10 ticks, that's $125. End of story. You want to make more money, trade more contracts. The message is once you reach your goal, quit trading, because the truth of the matter is that nothing works 100% in this business. It doesn't work 100% in any business, frankly. Uh, and what you're looking for and what we look for are the best opportunities which offers the lowest risk for entry and the highest probability for gain. And once you reach your goal, quit trading for the day for, if it's real money. If you want to keep playing, you do it with play money. But if you're trading real money, uh, and that's usually, you can't pay the rent with play money. But if you're playing with real money, once you reach your goal, quit. And because if you don't do that, you're going to wind up giving it all back. And that's just how it works. And I hate to say that, and I know many of you probably know that already because it's probably happened to you. Well, wow, I just happened to look at the list of users in here, and I'm going to just as a divergence here, uh, Ralph L. I haven't seen you in a long time. I remember when we saw each other many years ago when you attended one of our seminars that we had in Denver, I think it was. And it's glad to see you in here. I hope you're doing well. So moving forward, but this gives you a lot of capability to do a lot of things, and you can apply it to any indicator that you have, really, as long as you can get an object that you can identify on your screen. It's included in our package. Okay. Also, one of the things that we provide is it's simply an Excel worksheet, and it's nothing more, nothing less. But it's a tool to enable you to determine the number of contracts that you can safely trade without going broke. Because one of the biggest issues that a lot of traders have And it's happened to me, and when I was a lot younger, is you blow out an account, and blowing out an account's no fun. We've all done it probably. Uh, so what you want to do is you want to have a technique to be able to trade safely and protect your capital, and also have a technique for providing a method that enables you to pay yourself. And one of the things that I really like to impress upon our newer users is that it's important that once you learn how to use our software, is that is to is to pay yourself, because you're not doing this for fun. You're doing this to make money. Let's be honest. I can't promise you'll make money, but if you have a tool that enables you to safely trade the number of contracts without blowing out your account, this tool might help you. And what you do is that you put in the beginning capital that you see up here at the top, and I'm showing the ES here. The ES margin is $500 per contract intraday, and I like to use a safety net of 30% myself. That means you got that much money for trading. This is how many contracts you start use for sizing, and then I use that as an extra margin. So the beginning contract is 4, so it's 4 contracts with $10,000. The daily goal is $500. Okay, from a standpoint of how this works, is that we estimate how many trades that might take, and the expected commission, and the result that it rolls over. At the end of 20 days, which is usually 1 month, you have X amount of money. What I encourage users to do is that if you're in this business to make money, is that you take the difference between your beginning capital and what your capital is at the end of the month, and have them send you the difference, and then start over again, and then do it. I mean, that's what it's all about. Uh, this is a very effective way of managing your risk, and that's what you really want to do. And this tool will help you do that. Okay, next thing that we like to tell people, and we encourage them to really pay attention to this, is the news. The news is very simple. The news can affect your trading. And I like to suggest is that my news rule is a 5-minute rule, a red flag, orange flag. This is the Forex Factory news. And you can see this on this example here. This is April 20th. And you can see there's news at 8:30. There's a red flag and there's an orange flag. There's an orange flag there at 10 o'clock. It's pretty well known that the best time to trade the indexes is from the open to around 11 o'clock. I mean, the first hour, hour and a half is the best time to trade indexes. That's when all the professionals are taking positions for the day, and they close those positions out toward the end of the day. And it's generally best, and it depends on it depends on you whether your rule is you're going to trade pre-market or not. I like I personally, as I have matured as a trader myself, I've come to the conclusion I like to get all the news out of the way. I mean, I want all the news gone, so all I'm dealing with is price action and my indicators and my patterns. So if all the news is out of the way by 9:30, then I can start trading. If it's not, if all the news is at 10 o'clock all the way, then I wait till 10 o'clock. That's a matter of a choice that you have to make as a user. But conservatively speaking, I like to wait until all the news is out of the market. And once all the news is out of the market, then I can begin to trade based upon what I see on my screen and the rules that I have in place. But that's a decision that you have to make. But a good rule is wait till the news is out. Okay, Let's take a look at why the best time to trade is between 8 and 12. Okay. First of all, the ES and other indexes, the Globex markets trade 24 hours. Okay. So what's the best time to trade? Well, the best time to trade, obviously, is when the New York market is open and when the London market is open, and they overlap from 8 to 12. All right. That is the best absolute time to trade. All right. And you can clearly see it here. These are the normal trading hours of the major and minor Forex trading centers. So here's London, here's New York, here's Chicago, there's San Francisco, and here's New Zealand, Australia, okay, and Tokyo. From a standpoint of European traders and U.S. traders, best time is from 8 to 12. And that's when you're going to get the most volume. Even if you're in New Zealand or Australia, actually the best time is still going to be this time from 8 to 12 Eastern time, because that's when most of the volume, most of the action is. Is there action during the Japanese market and the Australian and New Zealand market? Of course, but it's not near what you see between London and New York. Okay. Next thing, you can watch the E-mini live from our website. Our website is at dimensiontrader.com, and we have that running most days, and it is on a 10-minute delay, but it is real data, and it's data that is the real data that happened, but it's 10 minutes delayed because we don't want people trading off of our website. And but it is a way to demonstrate our product, and I'll show you that shortly. Okay, so where are we? We want a system that's easy to trade. We want powerful tools. We want something that's easy to understand, and we want simple rules. So you have to select the system you want. You will focus your trading on. Okay, and you have 3 that you can choose from. They all work well. Determine your business plan. What is your daily goal? You can set that daily goal at 10 ticks, 15 ticks, 20 ticks, 5 ticks, whatever. But it's something that you can do every day, and that's important. Select the ATM strategy that you want. A lot of people pick an ATM strategy, and then they see a trade, and I'll show you trades that you'll say, well, I could have made a lot more money on. Well, there's enough trades that if your goal is to like 10 ticks and your goal and your ATM strategy is 5, 6 ticks, it takes 1 or 2 trades and you're at goal and you're done. So determine the best times to trade, and we'll show you how to do that. So, but the key here, and you can see I have it here right in red, do not trade too many things at once. There is a propensity on the part of a lot of traders to try to do too much at once. And when you try to do too much at once, what happens is you don't do anything well. And I cannot emphasize that enough, because day trading is challenging. We make it as easy as possible, but the important thing is you have to focus on what you're trying to do. So focus on one of our systems, and all 3 of them work well. And do one of, don't try to do all of them. Don't try to do our system or multiples of our systems or somebody else's systems and our system. It won't work. What happens is you'll wind up losing money. So focus is the key. Now let's take a look at some live charts, okay? First of all, before I go to some of these live charts, I'm going to show you on our website where the virtual demo stuff is, and also our Insiders Club, which I really do need to show you. And then I get into the live charts for today and all reviews the action today, and then we'll be done. So let's take a look. At this point here, uh, let's go here to this is our website. Okay, that good-looking guy there is me, and about maybe 10 years ago. I still have gray hair, but I'm 10 years older there. And so if you want to watch our stuff live, all you have to do is go over here to software and go over here to live virtual demo and click on that. When you click on that, it comes up just like this. And what you want to do is click on the virtual demo right here. And that then will give you a little screen that looks something like this. And you just put that information in, and it will come back with the ID that with the instructions on how to get in there. So that's pretty simple. Secondly, on our area for owners, which I'm going to show you what that looks like, and it looks like this here. And in this area here, what you see, you can see here, we really encourage our owners. We focus, 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 and it's very, very important. But on our Insiders Club, which is this area up here, you can see that we record all of our prior Insider Club meetings that we've had. And we haven't posted all the way back to 2016. That's incredible, really. What is that? This is 24, so that's 8 years ago. And we got them all the way back. And even further, if you click on that, you'll see even some before that. But what we do encourage our users that when they join us is to look at maybe the last 4 or 5 because they're the most important. But when we do our Insiders Club, the next one coming up, by the way, is on Friday. We hold our Insider Club meetings on every month on the first and third Fridays at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we do record them and we do post them, and they get posted right here. And so for folks that are with us, you'll see, and you see them right here. So that pretty much takes care of that. And now what I want to show you, now you're looking at a live chart. I see here Mr. Reese says, any live examples? Well, Mr. Reese, you're looking at a live chart, okay? And this is a live chart. And this is the NinjaTrader System ES, okay? Background color red, red bar short, okay? Short, short, short. And let's go back over here. Actually, let's go back, and what I'm going to show you, what I'd like to show you is this morning, because that's really what we want to talk about. And let's go here. Okay, here is the open right here at 9:30. Okay, there's the first trade right there. Oh, there's a long trade right here. Okay. There is a reversal trade right here. As you can see, this reversal. This is the rangefinder reversal right here. You can see the step down we teach you how to do. There's the rangefinder reversal. That's right there. Here is a rangefinder reversal up, and these rangefinder trades are a counter trend, by the way, as you can see. And the next trade, there was a long trade right there. There's a long trade right there. I mean, just so simple. There's a long trade right there. And there's a long trade right there. See that? I mean, there hasn't been a loser. Okay, folks. I mean, this is real. This is real time. This is real time. If I go back over here, now you're looking at the time. You can see the time right here. There's the time. And now let's go to the KISS system. Here's the KISS system. KISS system is similar. The only thing difference about the KISS system is the bars. And let's go to the KISS system. And all the changes with the KISS system is the upper panel. not the lower panel. The lower panels are the same. So let's go back over here to the kit system. And here is 930 right here. See the open. Okay, there's a long trade here. There's a long trade here. And here's a short losing trade right here. I got to show the losers. There is a long winner here. There's a long winner here. And you should be done. Okay, there's a trade here. That probably would have been a loser to a break even, but this trade right here. And there's a long trade here as a winner. So I think you got the idea. Now here's the here's the bonus that you get if you join us. This is an interesting setup. This is our ABC trader, and for those that are familiar with ABCs, and I know that I've taught the ABCs for years and years and years and years. Ralph, you can probably remember when I was talking about the ABCs for when we were together a long, long time ago. Hasn't changed, still works. And but you can see now it's more presentable, and you can see this line right here. This is telling you what the condition is of the ABC. But I've also got I've also got on here the Easy Trader, and let's just back this up just to show you how this works. I actually like this quite well myself. I've been trading this setup, this screen myself, because it's so easy to trade and it's comfortable to trade for me. And but here you go. Okay, you can see when this line here is gold, when these lines are gold, that means the ABCs are neutral. There is no action on the ABCs, but you still get the Easy Trader trade. See, there's an Easy Trader long. Here's an X. So what are you looking for? Okay, you can see up here, these are the strategies up here. These are automatic systems. You've got a B long, you got a B long, D long. So these trades here will execute. You get the B, the D, and the X. Okay, here's the X, and that would execute a long. There's the B long, that would execute. These are, and the background color doesn't make any difference for these. There's a B long, and there's a D long. See those? I mean, this is not bake and believe. I mean, this is real data. This is the ABCs. Also, you can see the ABC trades. You can also see the easy trader trades. So what have you got here? Let's go back over here, and it's 9:30. Your first trade is here. Here's a reversal trade right here, and you actually should be done at that point. And here's a long trade here. There's an X trade here. So you can see there's plenty of trades, and depending on which one you take. The reason I like this system, this screen better, I shouldn't say I like it better. It's just more comfortable and it's easier for me to do because I don't have to pay so much attention. Because what I'm looking for are the Easy Trader trades and the ABCs, which I like immensely. And you can see the ABCs are identified down here. And there's the D long, you can see right there. And these are all automated right up here. So for example, if I was wanting to trade the D longs, what I would do is I would go up here and I would turn, I can be on automatic, I can be on semi-automatic or automatic. Let's go on semi-automatic. And if I'm on semi-automatic and I go with my D long and I click on long or short, and what that will now do is that whenever I get a signal that like this would automatically execute that trade right here when it was set up like this. And this would come over here after I took my Easy Trader profit here, would come back over here, and when this plotted right here, this would take me long and take that D long, and when I'm on semi-automatic long, and that would go out. I would turn that signal out. If I am on fully automatic, it would just stay on. So what we have been able to do, which is really, really incredible, is to take some very complex strategies and systems make them look simple, but they're not quite so simple because all of the heavy lifting is done in the background, and automate them. And once you learn the strategies and how they work, which we teach you how to do in our Insiders Club, it becomes almost second nature. Okay? And okay, it's 5:06, getting almost past my time. People ask me, what I've been showing you is the ES. I'm going to quickly show you the crude oil and NASDAQ and YMs because people often ask, well, I'd like to see it on those. Well, here's crude oil. Now, I'm not going to go over the same detail that I did before, but I will show you the same. Okay, there's a short, there's a short. Uh, these are reversals here. You see the reversals? There's a reversal. This is crude oil reversal. Long, there's a long trade. Um, let's go back over here. There's a reversal here. See that? Here's a reversal here on crude. There's a short on crude. But you get the idea. That's crude oil. This is the NASDAQ. Don't like to trade the NASDAQ myself, but some people do. Okay, here's a reversal trade right here. Let's back up so we can go over here, get out of the close, and just to give you an idea. Yeah, I think okay. There's a long works the same way. Okay, I think you get the idea. Okay, okay, is short reversal. Pretty simple stuff. This is crude oil, and this is what the Dow looks like. So short, okay, um, short. Pretty simple stuff. I mean, it's really, really easy to do. And so what I'm trying to explain here is showing you how our software works. We're trying to make our software simple to use. What you need to do is decide whether you just want to use the Easy Trader or the KISS or the ABC Trader. All three of them work. Don't try to do all of them at the same time. Uh, which one works better? They all work. Which one is better? There is no better than the other. They all work. It's whatever you feel more comfortable with. And I, I like all three of them, but the last 3 or 4 weeks I've been using the ABCs, but I really like the ABCs because it makes me trade less. All righty. I think that is pretty much it. I can't believe it's 5:08 already. I've been doing this for over a half an hour, and I apologize, Thomas. I thought I'd be done within half an hour, but I think I'm doing okay. Um, I don't have anything else to present. Does anybody have any questions? And with that, I can toss it back to you, Thomas, and I will quit sharing my screen. It's back to you.
All right. Well, I want to thank Mike again for taking the time to share with us today. Everyone in attendance today will receive an on demand recording of today's event, so keep an eye out for that email. If you enjoyed today's session, we hope you will join us in future webinars. Follow us on social media for alerts about upcoming events and other NinjaTrader ecosystem news. We would like to remind you that the information provided was that of Dimension Trader and not of NinjaTrader. All information was for educational purposes and should not be construed as trading advice. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you in future webinars. Happy trading from all of us here at the NinjaTrader ecosystem.